All right, so give me an update on what's going on in this game.
Not much, honestly.
13-19.
Relatively even back and forth.
Well, it was like 0-7 when I stopped paying attention.
Yeah, Nebraska's hitting some threes. Frager and Sanford pretty much keeping this thing going. But it's early. There's not a ton happening, but good news, defense is there.
Okay, well,
sorry everybody for the possessions.
Sorry for the late start. I flat out forgot about this game. Not gonna lie. It's like when I checked to see that I didn't have a game for the Suns last night, I was like, well, that's it. There ain't no Suns game. There ain't no game.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth so far. Nebraska's not doing a ton offensively. Enough threes to keep them in it, and obviously have the lead, but the defense is a focal point as per usual when things are going Nebraska's way. So, low scoring game. Typically going to go in Nebraska's favor. That's what we're seeing so far, but a lot of Frager and Sanford hitting their threes when they're not even like really super open threes, but open enough for those guys. And have a slow, relatively, what a lot of people would say, boring game, which is plays in Nebraska's favor. And what is it, 6? Got a 6-point lead out of it, something like that.
Yeah.
7-point, 8-point lead. What to expect for how things are going so far.
What up, Dark Seed? What up, Conservative Husk?
You can Joe putting it down on defense. He's been doing well.
Anything good offensively from him?
No. Just mainly Frager and Sanford hitting some threes here and there. It was, 5-0, 7-0, something like that. Maryland. Couple quick threes. Nebraska took the lead. Couple free throws. Really nothing.
A little loophole for the big fellas.
It's not the ordinary right now. You got Lawrence going to the line, but
first points of the night, 0 for 3 from the floor, and
first free throw, no good.
1 at the line.
Clanks it.
They're happy to have him back, though. He injured his ankle, then he got.
I mean, as far as a Nebraska style, so to speak, game,
quite concerned he wouldn't be out there tonight.
In their favor.
Talking with Fred
both those missed free throws.
Before the game today,
6-point lead, 19-13, 6:35 to go. We're going to bring it down, but Husker defense has been pretty solid so far. Putting them 13 points.
Here's Washington, shot clock at 7. Mills trying to get his game going. 0 for 3 to start for Mills. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Saunders going to have to launch one. He didn't know it. And then a double dribble as the shot clock was winding down. Either way, it was going back to Nebraska.
Double dribble, 6-11. Nebraska gets the ball back. It's kind of how this game's gone. It looks boring, but the defense is very, very stout.
Andre Mills, it's probably the first time now.
Husker got it at Shields, actually. And it might or might not be the girls' version. Getting it out of the girls' section just wasn't like
up on the switch by
it wasn't
physical play inside.
Strong enough information enough for me. I don't know if it's a men's or a girls. 90% sure it was from the girls' section, but that don't mean nothing these days. What up, Brooke?
A better person than everyone else.
The skip to the open man.
I hated the State of the Union last night, by the way.
Drains it.
I didn't support it.
You didn't like it?
Percentage, but a wide open look. And the
throw ahead to Rink. Nice job.
Quick lay-in. Money ball. 21-16.
He called
this
out
so
my
far,
girl,
man,
Nancy
it's just
Pelosi.
been What's that?
He called out my girl Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, you don't like
I
that.
don't play with that.
You
type
don't
of
like
shit,
that?
bro.
You don't like that?
She's got the heavy bags.
She does have those sandbags.
They are sandbags at this point. Okay? If they're bags, they're filled with sand. Little hop step into a foul off Nebraska.
Left elbow masked with his second foul. Keep an eye on the left elbow of Washington.
Help us out, folks. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button yet, please do. Take a second. Help your fellow
He's a tough kid, though. A couple weeks ago,
your fellow YouTubers out. I know all of you have your own YouTube channels that you're looking to succeed on as well.
Two on Mass, two on Jacobson. A little bit of foul trouble for Nebraska with 5 to play first half.
His Suns don't play tonight at all.
Saunders contested by Garcia, but he rolls it home anyway. Maryland with their 4th from deep.
Maryland with another 3. Lawrence Hezzying. Buchanan Dad.
Quick launch.
Wow.
Too strong. Long rebound, Del Pino.
Not a good shot.
One of those guys just
Long rebound for
Here's
Maryland.
Washington inside.
Why are they just walking to the rim
Easy
on us,
ball.
bro?
Way too easy, man. That was a long rebound, man.
Set
that whole thing up.
It didn't give you a basketball, just me? That's crazy.
11 now.
No, I haven't got a basketball.
It picks and
like when I was at that
chooses.
volleyball tournament, I didn't get one.
Inside.
That's messed up, bro.
And Buchanan gel with the and one. Huskers up 2. Buchanan Daddy going to the line.
Back on the floor. Quick impact. There it is again. Second time.
I think
he's got
I could be completely wrong, but I feel like this is one of those games where Nebraska's going to lull everyone to sleep and win by 20.
Yeah.
Buchanan gel at the line.
They should be able to
1 for 2
eventually.
tonight.
Give me a second, man. I'm going to go grab some coffee.
No, you good, man.
And he's short again.
Buchanan
Short
gel
on the
planks
one
off the
against
front of the rim. Maryland bringing it up.
2-point Nebraska lead.
2-point
Huskers
lead,
hit 5 of their last
Nebraska
7.
with
Maryland's
about
hit their
4
last 3
minutes
shots
to
from
go.
4.
But Nebraska's defense just... Maryland has earned every bit of the 21 they've got.
Here's Del Pino still out there with those 2 fouls. Launching deep, Andre Mills. No,
3.
and a foul underneath on
No
Saunders.
bueno.
Trying to
Offensive
jockey
foul
for
on
position
Maryland.
against Sam Hoiberg, and Saunders
Same,
picks up his
same.
first personal foul.
Big Ed.
Washington. Here he is right here, grabbing that elbow.
That would have been dope, dude. If I would have had them Guerrero jeans, maybe that would have been a possibility. But I had these white jeans, and I was stuck with what I had.
Fly by. Everything's well that ends well.
Here they come, yo.
I was a sliver of a shooter and a decent defender and nothing else. No handles, no pass game, nothing else to offer. Especially no handles. Can't be my size with no handles. Doesn't work.
Get your Venmo debit card today and get up to 5% cash back.
I was more of a hit me when I'm wide open and maybe I'll hit it type player. A far cry from a shot creator. That is a big deal. I say deal. What are you drinking? Water? Pray to God you only drinking water, son. If you're drinking coffee with a straw, bro, may Lord have mercy on your soul, because I won't.
I was muted, but luckily we weren't talking about nothing but
They
coffee.
ain't talking about nothing but coffee.
Ain't talking about nothing but something to drink, folks. I would say, man,
Pray to God this
if I
dude
was,
ain't drinking coffee from a straw.
If I was still up in Nebraska, I'd probably be drinking hot coffee, but cold coffee, you can drink it from a straw. You can do anything you put your mind to it.
Dudes drinking
Jesus
from
Christ.
a straw, not cool, man.
Through Jesus, all things are possible, bruh.
Well, that's accurate.
And that's what you're starting to
But
fail to realize.
I don't. Not through Gary, they're not. If I see a grown man drinking through a straw, I'm judging you.
I'm all about dispensationalism these days.
Yeah.
You're
a better human, though.
Yeah.
It's just
like you've been struggling with that
straw,
too,
bro.
and you want your life to be all about dispensationalism, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's everyone's struggle.
Do their thing. They don't have to be about me. I'm saying for me, kind of a bitch if you're drinking from a straw. That's all I'm saying.
Why?
It's just gay, dude. You can't drink from a straw. Like you're.
I mean, I grew up a fast food baby, so straws aren't weird to me. You know.
No, I grew up a fast food baby too. I popped that lid and that straw. And
You
drank like a
popped the
grown-ass man.
lid, you savage.
And the
You would
straw.
risk spilling all
Ask
over
your
you.
brother. Ask your brother. Your brother.
It's
wild. I'm not drinking from a straw, dude.
That's a savage move.
What do I look like? Look at this. What is
I
this?
bite down on it though. I go side of the, I go right into the tooth.
Losing your teeth don't make it straighter, dude. It's still a problem.
Man.
Get rid of that straw.
Hey.
That's my advice. I could be wrong and I'll get attacked, and that's fine. But I'm saying get rid of that straw. Don't be.
So you think it's the straw that makes everyone treat?
Diggy Coit out there. I know he's struggling. He can always get a bucket. He's always liable, but
Stanley's like girls only cups, or are they girls only cups plus they have straws?
Yeah,
It's both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't turn it over much.
Do you? Dead serious, like not trying to be funny. Do you remember drinking water as much as people drink water every day now?
I don't love that shot.
It's like I
No,
missed the last stream.
not
because
as a
we were at
kid.
that volleyball tournament. But those guys, those girls, dude, Stanley's with drinks. They bring their snackle boxes and they have all these drinks and all this shit. I'm like, dude, we took a few drinks in like.
Bro, we were drinking
like
Sprite
3 tournaments
during the game. We were
Or
drinking
like you had a
Sprite
squeeze
on
bottle
the
that
way.
had a thing in it that lasts you all day.
Price with the nice lefty layup.
It was nice.
Difficult matchup for Metcalf right there in a ghost screen.
No, bro,
Like,
it was
just
like
people, not even athletes. They're drinking like gallons of water.
yeah,
every day.
they understand the importance of it.
I don't think it's that important.
It's baked into like everyone's understanding
so you think
of.
somebody who is less gifted than you, that drinks more water than you, could do something you can't do.
They
If
could
you
avoid
played them
cramps
one-on-one.
better than me. During the long part of a game, you know.
No, I disagree. If their water has like salt or some kind of electrolytes in it, then maybe. But just straight water, like that's days. Like you have to drink days of water to not cramp up like that.
Also,
That's why when
you're
you
drinking water
cramp
for the
up-
future too. You're drinking water so after the game you don't feel like shite.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're drinking
That-
a lot
that's
before
legit.
too.
Yeah, maybe.
I think 2 things. Water, you had the
think water's
bottled
overrated.
water. You had
That's
the
what I'm
bottled
saying.
water phase that got people drinking a lot more water because it was like, oh, it's convenient. You know, like we used to drink tap water out of a glass from the sink.
Out of a garden hose.
Or out of the garden hose, and maybe you had
When we were
a
hooping.
good filter on it, but it was going to normally be in a glass. It wasn't very portable. You weren't taking
water
that
was like
bitch
a
with you.
quick,
What up,
I'm
84?
tired, dried out. I take some water. I'm good to go. Now it's like, it's because my pH balance is, but like, what are we doing? I think water's overrated, man. I think people are drinking too much water.
I need to talk to Romp about this.
You need to get Romp on the horn.
You know?
24-27, Skurs up 3. allowing a wide open three.
That's like
It'll
saying you think
happen.
people are breathing too much oxygen lately. They're just taking up
Well,
too
there's a
much
valid
air.
argument
Back
for
in the
that, too.
day, we didn't breathe so
Boy,
much.
boy, drains a three from the side, 30 to 24.
Back in the day, it was like
Shut her down.
10, 15 breaths per minute. None of this 20 to 25 bull jive.
Rebound, assist, score more than he ever has.
I don't think water has the effect that people think it has. Is that crazy wrong?
Point, extra pass. Saunders
3 in the corner, no good. Rebound, Frager. I don't know. I mean, it's a wild hill to die on. I'll give you that. You are a wild boy. Hoiberg to the rack, fouled.
Like, if there was a dude that was as good or maybe slightly better or maybe slightly worse than you at basketball, and you had to play him one-on-one, are you thinking, dude, this completely hinges on how much water he drank today compared to how much I drank?
I think part of it is like you can control what you can control
mind,
and you can't control what you can't control. And if you're like a race car, you probably would want the race car to have the optimum amount of oil and gas and fluids at all times. You're just constantly like making sure that the car has everything it needs, and then you let it do its
everything else is
thing.
equal.
With the tip-off show at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 Pacific on the Big Ten
Yeah.
Network.
But if your grip or your tires or whatever you want to call it, or your race line or your run line or your consistency is better than theirs, I don't give a shit about the water.
Point guard from back in the day,
But there's $1 million industry on
3 assists
these
per 1 turnover.
water
Hoiberg is
bottles.
at
I don't know. We're spending
Yeah.
too much time
assist
on
to
water.
turnover ratio.
But hey, man, look at it
just
this
saying, I
way.
just think
Back
it's
in the
fun.
day,
It's
we were
okay.
drinking a lot of stuff we shouldn't have been drinking it. And at least now it's turned towards everybody's like realized, you know, it could be that was a big three.
Nice
That was a
three.
weird double clutch three. It could be as
was
simple
nice.
as we have an oral fixation for drinking. And nowadays, we as a society are much more conscious that soda is fucking terrible for you. It's pure poison. So we've turned our drinking habit into it's just directed more towards things that you can drink that aren't going to fucking give you
Or,
problems.
can you give me a second for this?
Because I feel like people drink a lot less soda than we were young.
Yeah.
It's not
How about
spread
this,
out.
though?
We used to drink juices and Snapples and shit.
All the hits.
All the good
favorites.
ones. But now it's like water is the main.
How about this?
Pull.
Can I throw something out there, though?
Please do.
Maybe a
huge
huge brand like Stanley went, hey, marketing-wise, let's really lean into this. And they figured out a way to push their vessel for water more than most people. And then other people saw that and pushed along with it, and now everybody has a giant water container when water doesn't play that big of a factor in the things that you just try to defend it does play into. Is that
It
possible?
sounds like
or no?
you want to move to Mars where there is no water to annoy you.
I would prefer no water. How much easier would life be if we didn't have to waste all this
So
time
much
drinking water?
easier. So our problems would be gone.
That would have been a shot. Missed a couple of those, turned a couple.
No
over.
yard problems, no plant gardening problems.
No problems at all after
No problems ever,
after
yeah.
about half a week.
No
Problems
wet
are gone.
anyways. No hydrated problems.
And they're gonna get mad at you for finding
Boy
a
to boy
solve
locking
for all our
up, gets them to
problems.
step out. Nebraska's ball up 6. No big whoop. I think Nebraska wins this game by 20. What do you think?
It's hard to move him off
I don't feel like the snowball has started yet, though.
It won't. We're usually eating shit in the first half, and they can't find any offense because the defense is so good this first half. Nebraska's offense has been stagnant. Still up 6, about to get the ball.
Nebraska's going to load up. They're going to keep
True.
it down there.
I think he's just setting up for
Is that the first time in the
20-point
history of the Big
Nebraska
Ten
lead.
Network that Geodude
Or
has been
win.
brought up?
What's our worst loss as far as like the other team's record this year?
I can't imagine it's too many.
Well,
Was it the last game?
Well, I mean, we have one right here.
We won the last game. when you were doing it by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
13 to shoot.
Because I was at a real sport.
Boy, boy.
13-year-old girl volleyball.
Huskers getting the last shot here. Hoy to the rack. Kicks it to Rink.
Mass.
Rink. That's not how life works, Rink.
Bragger forces a shot. Boy with a putback doesn't go. 6-point lead. Skurs. A merely measly 33 to 27. Playing right in Nebraska's wheelhouse.
You know what I'm hopeful for with the Huskers football team next year is that
Going to football.
is that it just seems like a lot of times in sports, this could be ultimate jinx moment for me, but you think about my sons, you think about, I just feel like maybe this happens to a lot of teams over a lot of different sports. When you're the underdog, when you have no expectations, a lot of times I see good seasons happen. And I feel like best case scenario,
what I already said, but go on.
Best case scenario next season, the offensive line is improved to a point to where things just look naturally better in every situation because we aren't getting pushed around so much. And so, like,
offensive line wise, you mean?
Yeah, we're going to need that from defensive line though too. But offensive line to me is where it starts. If I had to have one good line, it'd be offensive line. If I could only have one.
For sure. But also you add in, now you have both of your quarterbacks are mobile quarterbacks. Like the play breaks down or I don't like what I see, take off and run.
Can I be honest? I don't believe in Latif.
Really? Interesting. Do you care to elaborate on that?
There's a very good possibility that I'm seeing it wrong and that it was injuries towards the end of the year that really, like, if he was not healthy but just went out there for us,
well,
that's one thing. But if he was 100% healthy, what I saw towards the end of the year, I'm not impressed with. I've seen that before.
I see what you're saying. My response would be he was trying to be Raiola. He was trying to fit into a system that was set up for Raiola to where there's read 1, 2, and 3, and then there's essentially nothing. And he was trying to force himself to be a pocket passer, where now both of your quarterbacks are, well, let's just go Calandria, right? Calandria's taking over for Raiola, and he's going to go through 2, maybe 3 reads, in my opinion, and then he's going to take off and run. He's going to make something happen, or he's at least going to extend the play to where the Barneys and Hunter types are like, go get open, I'll find you. If you can't, I'm taking off, but if you can, I'll hit you. I think that will play into Latif going, okay, now I can go a little bit more backyard football style of, I don't have to force myself to be a pocket passer. I can be my style of a quarterback, and I'll drop back and I'll go through the first initial reads. And if nothing's there, I'm an athlete and I'm going to make things happen.
I'm an American and I'm coming. American.
That makes sense though. Like, do you think he'll still fall back to that? Nothing's open, so now he just kind of squanders in the pocket, waiting to either get sacked or for somebody to magically get open. I feel like the style that Raiola was kind of hindered the receivers from doing extra shit later to get open, and also
my thing is, like, if you're
perspective and everything else, the quarterbacks just making shit happen.
If you're him and you're not, if you're Latif and you're not hampered physically, you're able to do the things you want to do. How are you going in there with that offensive line and not just taking off running, getting something for nothing? Like, how does your instincts not kick in? And it's like you're almost in the water and you can't swim, so your instincts kick in. And you just start flailing because you're like,
yeah,
Like, oh my God, like, I got to flail. There was none of that. It was like, nah, I'm going to just stand back here and take hits and miss passes.
Well, there was a little bit of that
picks.
before he got hurt. Like, you're not wrong.
Take off.
But there was a little bit of that before he got hurt.
I don't see instinct from
like,
him, I feel like.
I feel like there was a big emphasis on the pro-style pocket passer, even when shit breaks down. When you're going to run, do it within the pocket or in close proximity to the pocket and try to extend the play, as opposed to they're giving you 7 yards, go get 4 or 5.
Does it say number 9? It shouldn't say 9. Does the thumbnail say 9, Sundo? He's going to make me go check. Sorry, go on.
You talking about ranking?
No, it says 12. Yeah. He said Huskers number 9. I don't think so. Oh, the title says 9. Thank you. Yeah, I was rushing, bro.
We all know Sundo came in here to tear the white man down.
For
starters.
But he's really good at it.
For starters, that's what he's here for. I can't say that I completely disagree with him, but be a little more subtle is all I ask.
He's just glad to be back on YouTube, I'll tell you what.
Tell you what.
He said, "Sir, I am Uncle Ruckus. No relation."
No relation.
Coyote says, "Why is there no captions?" I don't know. Are there normally captions?
And the captions. They don't caption what we say, do they?
He's just trying to tell you about some captions, bro. Just relax.
Somebody get fired trying to caption what we say.
But,
sir, you can't use that kind of profanity around here.
How's Buchton looking earlier? I didn't see much of him until...
Defensively, not bad. I mean, offensively, he's... I don't think he's very good, but defensively, pretty well. Doing a good job of, especially perimeter-wise for a big.
Yeah, Dog Frager's 2 for 7 from 3. Relax. Price is 1 for 4. No wonder we're only up 6.
Wow.
Who's our next opponent?
USC on Saturday, I believe.
Please
Better
don't
make
say
sure we're
11.
ready for that game. No, it's a little bit later.
Why? What's going on with that game? Are they good?
Well, I don't know recently. I know like a week ago they were playing pretty well.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that we're not going to come out and, go down 10 at halftime.
They play USC at 3 on Saturday, so you can get you some beauty rest. He'd be good to go.
Sundo had himself some cauliflower pizza today. But he's down to 218, so he's not really...
I seen that.
He's above your questions.
I didn't want to show nobody up. I'm at about 186, 187. I also started out a little lower than you guys. A little lower than you ladies did. But doing pretty well for not really hardly at all going to the gym. That's my next big step.
I'm going to send you a little gym motivation real quick, all right? This is going to hit you. It's going to make you feel like getting to the gym.
Sundo, that's why I didn't say nothing, my guy. I couldn't be more proud of you. Couldn't be more proud of what you're doing.
And yet what he wanted, Sundo, is he wanted to wait until he was on the internet to tell everybody in the world about that.
Nope. Gabe brought it up. I blame Gabe.
You was just laying in wait. Laying in wait.
The mixed breed Zionist, Gabe. Can't trust them.
I'm straight up a dispensationalist now. I'm past Zionism. Okay? Now watch this video. It's like 7 seconds, and it's going to get you ready to start lifting.
I'm probably going to leave right now and go to the gym. Is that Bagwell?
Don't you dare.
Don't I dare. I apologize.
That's Big Papa Pump, disrespect. You SOB.
Today's another day for you to not be a lazy ass. I need that goatee, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The goatee is...
Start dyeing the rest of it. Start dyeing the outside blonde, bro.
Bleach white, dude.
I ain't got any donuts! I look at my pocket. I ain't got any cheeseburgers. I know you like sugar. Well, I don't got any. He gets upset.
He does get angry.
He knows you want donuts.
He's figured it out.
So motivational. I mean, honestly, after watching that, you should probably go to the gym and do 1-rep maxes and just blow out every joint you have.
On everything.
You know?
Today's arm, chest, back, and leg day.
Injury day. Today's injury day. You go in trying to injure everything you've got to prove your manhood, okay? And they go, wait a minute, I thought you said you hadn't been lifting. I haven't. I haven't been lifting. I still went in there and lifted as much as I could. And I won't be back until I heal.
Bubba said he's been going to the gym for 4 years. And tomorrow he might actually go in.
He's
good
like,
on you, Bubba.
He's the plumber at the gym.
Just making sure shit's working right.
Mm-hmm. Listen, if there's one man I want to model my life after, it's Mike Huckabee.
Dude.
Okay? It goes BB,
Salt of the earth.
Huckabee, me.
Then who? When do we get to Tucker? How far down do we have to go to get to Tucker?
No.
To that bigot Tucker.
He ain't into dispensationalism like me. Now, what do you think of these 80s haircuts and clothes?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah?
I relate to a certain population because I ain't a good reader. Right?
I
don't be good reading. So who would you think I associate best with?
So, Sundo, question. Since you're the blackest among us. Okay? It goes, on the blackness scale, it goes Sundo.
What up, Joker?
Me. Gary.
I'm blacker than all of you, but go on.
What's worse, Sundo? My guy Gavin Newsom's recent comments, or when they asked Hillary Clinton on the Breakfast Club, what's one thing you keep in your purse? And she said, hot sauce! Which is worse?
She puts that shit on everything.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually, Husker. I swear, dude, I will kiss any wall if it gets this game going.
This is a really long halftime.
Show is. Which one was more believable to me?
Neither one. Like,
see,
neither one's believable.
can I just
How do
see?
you determine
I don't
which one
understand.
is
It doesn't matter what party you're at or on, dude. Like, I just feel like it could be so simple. You ask me
Both
that
parties are jokes.
but
One's
ask me
more
that
laughable
question
than
real
the other.
quick. Ask me that question real quick. Just so I'm Gavin Newscomb, and you say, how do you relate to black people?
Why would you ask anyone how they relate to black people?
But go ahead and ask it. First of all, I agree.
That's
Go
wild.
Ahead. Go ahead. I'm Newscomb.
Hey, Gabe.
That's
Hey,
Gavin.
Gabe Newscomb.
That's Gavin. Gabe
Van Newscomb.
Gabe Van Noose Gabe.
Gabe Van Newscomb.
Yes, sir.
How do you, as a partially black person, relate to black people?
You know, I'm glad you asked that question. You know, for me, I'm not really worried about how I relate to them. I'm more worried about what I can do for them and their community to make their lives better.
Let me rephrase the question. Hey, Gabe Van Newscomb.
Yes,
how
sir.
do you pander to black people?
Hot sauce!
Wild.
He is handsome.
Wild.
Let's not sit here and try to take that
Easy
away
on
from
the
him.
eyes.
He is
Easy
very
on
easy
the
on the
eyes.
eyes. You know?
Watch these two Maryland defenders as Sam Hoiberg screens away. He knows.
All right, let's get this snowball going. What up, Joker?
This cut that they're showing, I think, was the only cut we had the entire first half.
Might be the only cut we've had since we started losing games.
It's hard to guard, and Maryland, both sides have to stay together. Come body to body in that defensive situation.
You saw that 5-minute, 39-second drought to start the game. The
Wouldn't suck
longest
to get that
scoreless
going.
drought of the year for Nebraska. Nice little flip.
Rink, pump fake.
Rink with a little
Hook
bit of travel
shot.
and a hook
No
shot
good.
that doesn't go.
Does his game remind you at all of Chris's?
I don't know, but I do remember you telling me we had 2 bigs and 7 starters out of the 5 that were
7
NBA
NBA
players.
first team All NBA starters.
All NBA
All
starters.
NBA.
His game, be able to pull that post out on the perimeter. Saunders will
Corner 3 for Saunders is good. My
Not a bad
goodness.
closeout, but a good shot. 3-point game. Goyam Hoyenberg. Lawrence for 3 drains it. Back to 6
Well
points.
contested, but we've seen Jamarcus Lawrence fill it up and get hot in a hurry. Got to be quicker than that for Nebraska if you're Maryland.
Maryland working it around the horn ski. Saunders to Sims. Back door to Washington, and he's fouled.
Sam Hoiberg in Nebraska.
Yeah, Dominic, I mean, I'm white as snow, and I can relate to both. I love hot sauce on all my stuff, and I also can't read, so I don't understand why he is separating groups of people that are just like me. Dude, I'll read. Are you like this? Serious question. I'll read like 3 pages and then go. I have no clue what I just read.
I'll also do that with watching shows, and I just have to keep. I'll replay the same. I'm so stubborn. I'll replay the same damn scene 5 times in a row until I understand what I'm listening to.
See, I'll give up when it comes to watching shows. I'll be like, this isn't for me. But when it's reading, I get stubborn. Like, I should be smarter than that, even though I'm not. And I'll just keep rereading, even though nothing is retained.
Lawrence, my X factor. If you could inject him with some confidence, I feel like he could be the best player on the team.
Out to Lawrence.
Much going right now.
Rink kisses the
Master.
wall
Three
for
slappy slap
3.
from the big
Let's
dog.
go.
Kevin Kugler, ask and you shall receive. Like you said, 24%. Get it going for 3. That's big time.
Sims with the in and out dribble. Back to Washington. Over to Saunders. Back to Mimsy. Mimsy.
Prolific scorer would be
Saunders back to Sims. Fake pass, stumbles, bumbles. Buchengel slaps it out of bounds.
See if he can build on this last possession.
As you mentioned, it's so important to Nebraska's offense because he creates so much space with this shot. And second time
DBJR, the thing about Newsom is he just understands O-line play. He understands the fundamentals of football.
Buchengel even to play around that rim. That last possession was outstanding by Jamarcus Lawrence.
That's a good point.
Great closeout in the corner, closing out short for Washington.
Has to launch with that shot clock.
Oh my God, Sims almost, but they'll get a big boy rebound and Buchten Daddy will slap it out of bounds again. He just bear pawned that thing out of bounds, bro.
Rebounding battle, only 3 offensive, but a couple timely ones right there. Turkson coming in, creating extra possessions.
Kick it into Washington.
Washington gets Stanford on the perimeter.
I feel like I haven't seen Stanford touch the ball in a while. Pump fake. Adams turns and passes it underneath.
Nice
that was
pass.
a great
Really nice
pass,
play by
dude.
Maryland.
Maryland is eating up that baseline. You don't play on the side, you play in the middle. And because Nebraska is so good at protecting,
Lawrence with it.
Across the half court point, 17-30. Goyam Hoyam.
Stanford just 7 points in this one. On a bounce,
Lawrence
cutting to the rim.
feeding.
Traffic down there.
White back out to the white.
Hoiberg.
To the other
Four to
white.
go. 5 to shoot.
Back to the white.
You could just say that all day with Nebraska. What do
Double
you mean?
team.
That was a good move. What do you mean? He finally uses his body. They give
called
us
him
the
for a
bucket.
also not loving
Oh, this is milking the shit out of this.
The crowd, they just saw it on the big
What
screen.
an absolute
That's a bad
terrible call, bro. Well, let's be honest here. That's literally the most basketball move possible. Nothing about that. Nothing. That's called you got tossed because you had bad positioning and you got outweighed.
It's worse when you lay there and act like you're bleeding.
Oh, oy vey type
Bad
shit.
things happen to him.
Way off on the
I hope bad things only happen to his white ancestors. But the black half of his ancestry,
You're a good person.
blessings. Right, Sundo?
Blessings.
Right, Sundo?
Just blessings.
You, me, and Newsom? Right?
Poked free into the backcourt.
Right.
Buchengel somehow saves it,
Snare it for Nebraska.
throws it up to Hoy, and Hoy catches it backcourt.
Is the call.
But how is that? Okay, I need
Saying the ball
a
Hold on,
challenge,
dude.
Hoiberg. Hoiberg, stop looking at the
There is no
rafters.
way.
Stop looking at the rafters and call a timeout and challenge it.
No. He jumps forward to get the ball. The ball was already in the backcourt.
is going to erupt, and they do.
He doesn't possess it on our half of the court and then go back. He jumps.
And yet
to
we're
that
not
half
going to
get it.
review that. Oakley dokley, neighbor Rooney. Sounds great. Sims whips it to Washington.
Washington fading.
Fade away. There's no way that goes. And the Huskers can't get the rebound. Out of bounds. Merlin ball. Maybe this will light a fire under their ass and they'll at least get angry, you know? That could happen.
Whoa.
If one of these calls doesn't go Nebraska's way,
What?
the Maryland bench
Light flipping off the refs.
It's an important time for Maryland.
Can't
They
do
need
that.
to score. It's not a time where you want to let
You just sit there and take it.
Go on a run. Guys, get a good shot. You don't score, and Nebraska comes
Take
down.
that, take that, take that.
Place is ready to go nuts.
Huskers haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. Maryland trying to keep the pressure on here. 10 to shoot. Andre Mills, contested three. It'll
Three
drop.
contested slaps.
Second of the night, and this crowd
Mills
all
with the
over again.
three. My
All
goodness.
does
Nothing to boo about
Hoiberg
that
should have
shot right
challenged
there.
that.
was tough from Andre Mills.
That was a
Big-time
horrible
shot in a
call.
big-time moment.
Mike said, FYI, that number 22 thumbs up was all me. Thank you, Mike. Guys, be like Mike.
Lawrence.
All right?
Be more like Mike if you can.
You want to be
And
like
one.
Mike and hit the like
On the
button.
floor, says
All
Kevin
right?
Pfeiffer.
Hit the like
And a
Mike.
timeout on the floor as well.
That's what that song was about.
Late February in Lincoln.
Was ahead of his time. Got a
Bradley Mustaine, $5, man. Thank you. Said, I'm going on the record. Matt Rule will be gone before 2027. NU football will rule again, but Matt Rule will not be the coach to bring us back. Mark it down, Gary.
Bradley. I'm not arguing.
Don't argue. Do not argue. Do not argue with him.
Because I don't completely disagree with him.
You are beneath him.
Who will it be? Who will it be under the helm of? Who replaces Rule? You have a wide open checkbook. Who do you bring in? And you can't say Saban or Meyer.
Or Sig Daddy.
Obviously, we would all take that. He could say Sig Daddy. I don't think it's likely, but I feel like that's more plausible.
If I could be like Sig Daddy, you know, that's what we need.
That is what we need.
Coach like that. No, I mean, when I read that Matt Rule will be gone before 2027, that doesn't look like an outlandish sentence.
Mike said, okay, $5 is better than my thumbs up. You got you got game, my friend.
He did cook you a little bit, Mike, but we won't bring that up.
Love everyone, Mike. We don't just love people that can't read. We love everyone around here.
Mostly Somalians. If you're Somalian, we like you
Mostly.
more.
You run a daycare? Like,
if you run a daycare, my God. We're willing to bend over backwards for your vote. I mean, for your to make sure you've got what you need out of the bottoms of our hearts. Mike said, "Do you love the furries?" It's funny. I had to explain furries to Katie yesterday.
What?
She didn't. Dude. Her whole life has been inside of a cocoon. She doesn't know anything about anything. She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't know about presidents. She doesn't know about heads of state. She doesn't know about geography. She doesn't know about the Disney Channel. She doesn't know about anything, bro.
I don't think she's that.
She doesn't care.
She knows more.
She doesn't care.
Credit for.
She doesn't want to know. No. Here's what she wants to know about
geography. I think she knows Texas.
No. Only because she lived there.
Well, I think she still knows.
The only thing she cares about is nursing and learning how to
nurse furries
and watching people get away with murder and learning how to get away with murder. That's it.
That's every female. Every female in the history of ever. Lawrence for 3. Rattles out. 2-point lead, Skurs. Still think this is going to be a 20-point game. Foot on the line. He hits it.
They gave him a 3.
But I don't think it was a 3. I think his foot was on the line.
That was a great take, Price. That was a great take, Price.
Price, good.
That was great.
Out. Let's adjust that Maryland score, 39-41 with you at the line.
Playing discipline, got to run them off the line from Turkson, but then, again, the spread out Nebraska offense allows.
They got a dude named Turkleton? Might have been 3.
Maybe it was a 3. Watch his feet.
They're going to take a look at this. Is it a 2 or
That's
is
a
it
2.
a 3? Is that toe on the line?
That's a 2.
That might be a 2.
I'm not going to lie. Real time, I thought his foot was way more over the line.
Close. I trust your judgment.
I wouldn't even bet if they
kept
it.
Because that's not what I've heard.
No, it's a cry for help, Mike.
Many times
it's a cry for help.
Say, hey, just letting you know I don't trust your judgment.
If I end up missing, it is my wife. And it might not be that I did anything wrong. She might just finally pull the trigger, you know?
Good drive.
Who started very slowly is waking up.
So, about that pull-away beatdown by 30 you promised us?
I said 20.
11 for Mills.
It'll be all right.
Tie game at 42. Hoiberg on the drive inside. Sanford shrugging off Adams. That'll be a foul on Adams. His first, team's third.
Price going to the line, maybe?
All right.
Getting it going here. And single high.
Yeah, we could have gotten
Not much there.
They could have got an and one for that. Hoiberg grabbed him on the way up.
Bigger than Burke, and Mills just goes right through him. The other end, Maryland's got to understand now, doing a great job closing out to Price Sanford, but with this crowd getting going, the rest might be a little more touchy with the whistle.
Nice catch by Buchtenschel on a foul inside. Good find from Sanford, and Buchtenschel is headed to the free throw line.
Buchtenschel
Andre
almost
Mills
died,
with his second personal foul.
but I think he'll be okay.
Buchtenschel, who's 3 for 5 at the line tonight, headed back for 2 more.
He's holding his knee a little bit. Hope he's okay. Looks all good. Tough kid. How about Price Sanford, though? He's been good here, attacking the rim. You see right there, they're up at the level. Fires a rocket. A little pick and roll.
Buchtenschel at the
Magic
line.
Johnson action right there. Price Sanford, huh?
And Buchtenschel gets one
Blankety
more
clank
here in a
clank.
tie.
Loud
At 42.
bricks.
Remember,
Still
during the
tied
next
at
dead ball
42.
timeout, they're going to go look at that Mills 3 to see if it's a 2 or a 3. Called a 3 on the court. 1-point lead for
Laps
Nebraska.
the
but maybe
second.
it's a 2-point
Yep.
lead.
Maybe it's
Why would we be able to hit 2 free
I'm
throws?
saying there's a chance.
1-point gain for now for the Spurs.
Trying to light a fire for the home team
Maryland working.
in a battle with Maryland.
Nebraska showing a little matchup zone. Less than 40 possessions of zone all year.
Adams attacks that
Penetration.
zone.
Oh my
It's the lead.
God,
Glass
bro.
is good.
And give Maryland the
What
lead.
up, Ethan?
End up with a
Lead.
mismatch right there. Good patience by Adams.
We looked better than them in the first half.
Into the man.
They legit look better in the second.
Smaller Hoiberg.
Launching is Sanford. The
Oh,
three.
Price
The
in and
rebound
out.
to Washington.
Damn.
Is
Wild
6.
shot.
Maryland by 1. Mills drop off inside. Metcalf rejected by
Nice
Sanford.
D.
Able to stay with it. Gets it back too strong. Mills to follow that one.
Can we get a rebound?
Underneath.
You know what? Let me rephrase that. Could one of you box out so that the other one could get the rebound? Specifically.
They'll call it on Metcalf.
Help each other out, for the love of Gord.
Dodge a bullet right there. How about that block? Price Sanford getting it done in a lot of ways. Looked to be an easy layup. Again, Mills, great job. getting
Ethan
the
Jones, it's been a really close
Seat
game.
parted.
Nebraska's
Price
defense
Sanford erases.
way stronger than
Sure
the
dunk
offense.
or layup.
Nothing at all happening on
Metcalf.
offense. But them having a lead going into halftime, I think they were up 6 at half.
Here's Sanford.
Maryland's up 1 right now. I
Back
don't
to
know if
Max.
they've
Open for
adjusted for
three.
that 3-point shot.
Short
Max
on
for
that
3,
one, and the rebound
clanks.
ends up with Washington.
Get it, Hoy. Get a little Hoy, daddy.
Nebraska
Get a little Hoy, daddy. Get him,
Just
Frager.
got to get some offense going. And Frager with the throwdown.
Hoy was smelling blood,
Crowd
bro.
into it.
The
We
big
need this
man
defense.
fumbling
Defense
the
has been
ball up
good
the
all game.
court.
We just need a defense to start turning into offense. Wide open 3. Slaps it, shuts everyone's faces up.
That was a huge 3. That was
I'm not biased.
huge.
I thought we were going to get that Nebraska crowd for a second, but Saunders says, hold on 1 second, not quite. See,
Wow,
Sam
Hoy.
Hoiberg doing a little bit of everything. Rager getting up on the rim.
The three-point
Not for
shot by
long.
Maryland.
Saunders quiets the crowd.
Man.
Maryland up by 2 in Lincoln.
So I'm obviously readjusting what success will be in my mind for the dance. What's success going to be to you?
Like as far as just period, or like what they're looking at now as far as this being like a 2 or 3 seed, 3 or 4
Like-
seed, I should say.
Go back a few weeks before the Michigan game. Let's say going into the Michigan game. Let's say after the Michigan game. We lose to Michigan, but we proved that we're better than them, and the refs had to help them out, and we had all kinds of injuries that gave them the game. And now we're like,
But then
wow.
since then, we clearly looked worse than Purdue, clearly looked worse than Iowa. Like all that, you factor.
But like,
everything
so
in, or just
before,
that
no.
part?
Go from that moment when you're like high on us. before
I think Nebraska
before the
needs
fall.
to make a decent enough.
Where did you
run
think they were going to go? At that point, where did you think they were going to go?
A 2 seed.
But I mean, like, how far did you think their potential was in the tournament?
Well, I think it's the same. I think you have to win 2 games. I don't care if you're a 3 or 4 seed, but I think you can. I think you can play up to more of a 2 to 3 seed in the conference tournament. Just from a defensive perspective, which team defense wise, there's not many teams I've seen that can do what Nebraska can do. Offensively, yes, teams are way better than Nebraska offensively, but from a defensive perspective, I think we can stifle a lot of other teams. I think you have a real chance at being a 2 to 3 seed as opposed to a 3 to more realistically 4 seed is what people are projecting now. But regardless of what seed you get, whether it's that 2 to 4 range, I don't think just winning the first round is going to be enough and breaking that cycle or whatever else. I think you need to easily win the first 2 and then kind of see what happens after that. But I mean,
so yeah, I'm on the brink now of saying I think we win the first game, and if we lose the second game, I will say sounds about right. That's what I think of this team now. Like, I'm slipping, bro. They just, like you said wasn't it you 2 weeks? Was it 2 weeks ago or was it last year? Like, this team just doesn't have
was
it
it genius?
It's gone.
Oh yeah, no. If I said that, then
you don't think you said that at all?
If I did say it, then it only matters if it's true down the road. Then I'll come back and say that I said that.
William says Elite 8. Yeah, Inferno. They're just going crazy. They're playing like shit now. No defense. I swear to God.
No, I'm happy for you. I want to see you do well.
I appreciate that. Teamwork.
Like, based on defense alone, they should be a Sweet 16 team.
Yeah, I got that hint.
But they have to maintain it. Like, obviously, that's like no shit. But I'm saying, like, they've shown games where it's like, yeah, this defense is going to be a problem for anybody. Like you're saying back to the Michigan game. But then you look at the Iowa game or you look at other games and it's like, you couldn't keep that.
Price no good from 3, but a great rebound from Rink. Rink in the paint, no good. Help us out, fellas and ladies. If you haven't had a chance to hit that like button, please hit it for us. It really helps us out. Washington on the wing.
So they kept that shot as a 3, right?
I wouldn't agree with that at all, but yeah.
No, I wouldn't agree, but I'm saying that's what they did.
This Nebraska defense has made child's play of
What
so
up,
many
Philly?
guards this season. And these youngsters from Maryland turning the corner, making reads, not getting deflections. They're doing a fantastic job.
Maryland inbounds it. No way that goes in. Oh my God, bro. What is this?
There's just nothing happening on offense.
Sweet touch from Andre Mills.
Nope. And no stopping them on defense.
No, I'd say defense second half is not anywhere near as solid as it was the first half.
That's a super contested 3.
Blanks it. Of course, we can't get a rebound, and we push it out of bounds.
Fred Hoiberg looking back at his bench as they review this one to see.
One guy out of 2 pushes that out of bounds somehow, but can't get the rebound. Makes perfect sense.
On the court. It's the media timeout, so they're going to have plenty of time to look at this one and decide if they want to challenge it. Nebraska taking one more look. Ruled Maryland ball on the court.
I think that's off Maryland.
We'll find out if the challenge is coming.
The ref was like, no.
No.
Oh, God. Like, it's not the ref's fault that they're always on the take to make the games close for Vegas. This is still Nebraska's fault for allowing the refs to be in a position to make this game close enough for Vegas, bro. So it's like, yes, the refs are hoeing us, but it's because you're not supposed to allow them to. You shouldn't put in the situation. Oh, baby.
Outside of the Michigan game, I agree with all that.
Yeah.
I felt like the Michigan game was 100% a NCAA jobbing as far as
Big time job.
like
Big
they were
time
bigger
jobber.
than Nebraska. They're more physical than Nebraska. I get all that. But like it can't be a foul when I jump over you to get a rebound and then on the other end of the floor
put my
you
elbow
jump
into the
over
back
me
of
to
your
get a
head.
rebound, and now it's a foul
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah,
Like,
and that was like that.
What are we
all game.
doing? Like have some consistency. Especially for as close as that game was. That was bad.
You been watching
And I'll tell you.
Cooper Flag at all this year?
I've just been watching the Spurs beat every team that's supposed to be title contenders. Is all I've been seeing. Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, we felt bad for you guys the other day, so we let you have a quick dub ski.
Preach.
We're like, ah, man, they're still rebuilding. It ain't easy for everybody. You know?
Well, everybody's saying Cade Cunningham should be MVP and Stephon Castle clamping him up and looking like he didn't belong on the court. Did that do anything for you? Did that do anything for you? I saw a video some dude put out on a Spurs channel before that dude even got drafted, talking about how good he was going to be, especially from a defense
Cade?
perspective. No,
Or
Castle.
yeah. Well,
It was wild.
yeah, but I'm sure it got about 18,000 views in its first video ever, but then that wasn't success. You know?
So Nebraska plus 8
That wasn't a good enough indicator that it could be a career.
Last in the league in Big Ten games in second half scoring.
It wasn't good
But
enough
tonight the script has flipped,
for that guy.
and Maryland's plus
Yeah.
9 so far in the second half, thanks in large part to 8 of 14 shooting from the floor.
8 of 14 shooting, and that.
Did he challenge it?
Why
Why would he
Alright.
challenge it? It'd be silly if he challenged
So
it.
big for them. 10-3 in the second half. For offensive for Maryland.
And Saunders 5 threes, looking for his 6th.
Thoughter's no good. This game has the feel of a game that Nebraska deserves to lose, and I hate to say that, dude.
Where do you go for offense here if you're Nebraska? Only 12 second half points.
Mast.
Got to get Price
Looking
in
for a
the ball,
cutter.
Get him moving, but Maryland's done a great job staying connected to him.
Just gives it to
Nebraska's
Lawrence.
just been stymied
Over
all
to
night
Mass. He'll
long
probably put up a bull
offensively.
jive hook shot from the free throw line.
From behind,
A foul on
trying
him.
to swat it
I'm
away. He
shocked
picks up
it
his
wasn't a
third
foul on
personal
Rink.
Foul. 15th foul. Or 6th team foul, rather.
Bills had a chance to go steal that, just missed. Good read by him. Just didn't get his hands on it. Mass had it back to the ball, but
Here's Mass back to work inside against Washington. Wild hook.
Dude,
No good.
Mast,
Rink
why is that your only shot, dude? Like, I really,
not gonna let
I
Bryce
just,
Sanford beat them as it stands. So
why is that his
Mass
move in the
has to start
paint,
making
bro?
plays, passing,
Like,
and/or scoring.
has he
has
heard of
nothing
a,
else. He
yeah,
has
but there's
zero bag.
15 to shoot.
zero, bro.
Pino back on the floor. He's got the ball with 5 on the shot clock. Has to launch that deep 3.
Deep three
Rebound
off the
plucked
front
by
of the
Sanford.
rim.
Not the guy you
Sanford
want
with the
battling
board,
shot
bringing
clock
it
goes.
up.
Buried in the
3
corner
point
right there.
deficit.
Oh, good find.
Should be
Mass.
about. Oh, nice.
Time inside.
I like
Fortunate
that.
to get
Good
2
stuff,
out of that.
Mast.
Very fortunate. I think got away with
That
a
was
little bit of
scary,
travel
though.
as
Not
well.
gonna lie.
Gets it within
Wide
one.
open, Solomon Washington came out of
Just
nowhere,
over
but
10 minutes to go.
Mass is a
Maryland
little
ball
shaky right
up
now.
1. After the 3 that never got reduced to a 2. Should be a tie game.
Ooh, good steal. Go,
Loses
go.
it. Hoy boy, goy hoy.
For the lead again, it's Frager bumped by
There's
Metcalf
Frager.
for the foul. That's 4 on Metcalf. That's
Reached out
17
of bounds.
fouls. That's a 1-and-1 coming up for Frager.
Good defense by Nebraska right there again. Not going to let Sanford beat him. Nobody in the paint right there.
Would you mind if I explain a quick
That's
move
just
that I'd
a
like
little
him to
skittish
do?
with it when he saw
Oh,
Solomon
please
Washington,
do.
that athleticism,
So
ends up
instead of
finishing.
that
They're
hook shot,
watching right now.
yeah, this is for him to watch later and
Mills
think
will
about.
leave. Metcalf leaving with that 4th foul, and Adams in.
But
So
rather than that little hook
lineup
shot,
around.
Critical juncture in the game right here.
Let's say
Maryland's
he's
offense is stalled, become a
10
little
feet
static
away
these
from the
last couple
rim,
possessions.
just him and a
Mills tried to
defender.
force a split.
Why
Should we
not?
assume he has balls or no?
Break a 2-minute,
Yeah.
16-second scoring drought.
Go on.
Why can't he
Maryland's drought
just
as well. Nebraska
pound dribble
trying to figure out a
with
way
his
back
away
into the lead.
hand? So
Drop step.
the hand that's further away from the
And
defender.
it's going to have to be one of these guys.
And
Frager,
let's say he
Bass,
doesn't
they're
want to
gonna
go
have
to the
make
rim.
some
Let's say he
plays.
wants it to be a
Essentially
jumper.
playing 4-on-4
It can
with the way
be
Price Sanford
so.
shoots the ball, what Maryland
All
really
he
needs
has
to
right
take
now is like this. He just wants to go like this. It's like, well, I've got the ball in my hand. Why not huck it like a goddamn caveman? Even though no one does that because it's inconsistent and no one's been able to crack that code since fucking 1972 when Abdul Jabbar was doing it.
Abdul Jabber.
Okay?
The defense.
If that
Deep
goes.
three.
Thank God, out of bounds Nebraska ball.
Bounds.
So instead of doing this little caveman hook shot that's never going to work, I mean, it does work for him sometimes. Sometimes he hits
Yeah.
it.
even remotely close to going towards the rim.
But instead of
You got
that,
Coit in the ball screen.
why
It's a little
not
difficult, small to see
act
over. You
like
can't
you're
actually-
not.
Can't see over that Nebraska defense.
I should probably.
Where you're missing Andre
I'm
Mills,
gonna go ahead and not say that, but I will tell you later because it was hilarious.
Last
Oh,
that
it
long
was
at
so
the end of the
good.
race. Yeah, but Darius Adams is out there.
And
He's
you
only
know, if it hits the
6'5", you can
fourth
see over
rail
all
for
those
me,
edges.
it's good.
An aggressive play at the ball screen.
Frager in the corner.
Nice
got
pass.
an open three.
Brager drills a
Relax.
three, thank God.
Five, and Frager
Good pass.
But why, instead of doing the hook shot,
And Nebraska
why not
was on their feet.
lean away
Went up.
and shoot a little fadeaway from 10 feet? Where you,
Or
where
when you have the lane like that, do a power.
he's scared.
drop
He's
step,
scared to go to
and
the
go up
rim.
for a
Nah, he's
dunk.
scared.
Put your nuts in somebody's mouth.
Nah, him and
And either
Buchengel are
go to the
scared.
line with an and one, or go to the
Talk so
line
much
because
about
they fouled
Mills,
you
but
from
listen,
getting
this
the
is
dunk.
a close game. Diggy Coit can might
You have
I'm
the
trying to
lane
give
with
them
them,
options
everything.
within their fearful way of playing. Great floater there. It's like, nah, dude, Bruce, the hook shot isn't good. Here's why the hook shot isn't good. Because percentage-wise, it isn't good. It doesn't
Well, the hook shot's
work.
good
No
when
one
you
does
have a
it.
high percentage of it.
No one has a high percentage since Lou Alcindor. It basically can't be done.
Don't you dare say Lou Alcindor.
Coit will launch again. You talked about his
Another three here, missed by Maryland.
break that timer off. Sanford, the trail three.
Whoa.
And the rebound.
You know who else had a hook
Not a
shot?
good shot.
Al Jefferson.
blow up. You talk about a timer.
What about Akeem?
Did Akeem have a hook? I would assume he would have a hook.
Well, that was half of the dream shade.
His was all about that up and under, and he shot fadeaways exactly like I'm talking
He
to.
faded away with one
Trouble
hand.
in traffic.
Big baby
Six
hooked
to
it.
shoot for Coit. Step back three. And
Ooh,
the
Mast got away with a little shove.
Yeah, bodied it, dude.
push.
A little bit of physicality.
Take it to the rim. Oh, dude, take that up. There you go, Mast.
Hands by Mast to find that one.
Great hands,
Here we
great
go.
pass. Great match.
Scurry's about to open it up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Defense finally turning into offense. Forcing turnovers and bad shots. That's another bad look.
7-3 run. Looking to expand
Turn it
on
into
for
points.
Nebraska. Drop off to Sanford.
Let's go.
He'll drive.
Turn it into
Oh my
points.
God, he dropped.
Easy
No,
bucket.
man.
Bro, how do you blow that? Dunk the ball, dude. You're wide open under the rim.
And a foul on Frager.
That's on Mast, man. Jesus Christ. How do you blow that?
Apoplectic he should be. See it right here again. Another dive.
Dunk that right there. Dunk the ball. What are you doing?
Looks like it might have been all right. Nebraska hanging on.
It's a 7-point lead. Maybe you go to the line.
Spring.
For real.
The unofficial New Year.
Trash.
Pure trash.
Trash. Pure trash. I don't know, man. You got to want it at some point. You got to just want it at some point. What do you think? How you feeling?
I feel like they're going to be able to muster a win here, but it's like...
You think they'll start running away with it? You think they're?
I don't know about a run away.
You think it'll be a grind out?
Yeah.
You ever had your ass whipped over a grind out win before?
Several times. I'm from the Big 12.
By God.
Gary.
Back to football really quick. Been meaning to ask you this just when we were bullshitting in the evenings or mornings. Do you think going to a 4-3, 3-4 sounds like more of a 4-3? I know people want that as far as scheme goes, but do you feel we have the defensive linemen that's going to be a good thing? Are you worried about?
No, but at the same time, we didn't have the defensive line to run the 3-3-5 once we lost Hutmacher and Robinson.
True, but I don't think that the defensive line is why you run that. I think it's more the defensive backs is why you run
I don't
that.
think you can run a successful 3-3-5 if you don't have at least 2 out of 3 great bigs up front. And we didn't have 1 out of...
What if the strength of your defense is defensive backs? Don't you want 5 of them out there?
5
as opposed
backs?
To our strength is DBs, and I have to have 2 studs.
Well, it seemed like they would just run. Maybe if we were still in the Bo Pelini Big 12 where people are spreading it out, but they're just ramming it up our guts. They're just stabbing our guts.
Yeah.
So no. Not really. Yeah, like I agree that's the strength of the defense, but they ain't stuffing the paint. They ain't stopping the run, which is what opens up everything else. I think he might have touched it when it was above the cylinder. Did they give it to him?
I think he touched it after the backboard. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably right.
We need the 3D TVs. We do.
I think I agree with your assessment.
Washington has to get rid of it. 5 to shoot. Adams penetrates from the logo.
Fadeaway's no good.
Nobody can rebound.
Out of bounds. Saunders playing hard right there. I think that went off of Price.
What's the rebound discrepancy in this game?
Like, I feel like our team, right or wrong, like, well, it's been wrong, but it, like, on purpose or inadvertently, has just gone way too long without adjusting their style properly to the Big Ten.
Nice pass. Rank.
If only Rank.
4 points you cost us because you're a soft bitch.
Because he can't jump over his own shoelaces.
God damn, dude.
Okay?
It's like he thinks he's a guard playing center or power forward.
Well, what do you want him to do? He can't dunk from that.
Dunk the fucking ball.
No,
like,
he
use
can't
his
dunk from
size,
there.
body somebody, and dunk the ball.
Not off of a hop step. He would need all his
What are you talking
momentum
about?
to dunk. Not off of just 2 feet just to go up and dunk. I don't know if he can do that.
Dude, if we need a fucking 6'8" dude shooting threes, we'll ask you. Other than that, go sit down.
Nice steal. Go get it, Sanford. Oh, my God, he saved it. What a pass to Hoiby. Back to Lawrence, back to Sanford. Corner 3 is good. Big. That's all Sanford.
Lead.
Lawrence is the least aggressive player on the team, by the way.
Bitches, dude. Can't do it.
A 16-3 Nebraska run.
Wow.
Can't do it.
Yeah, he's not. There was no part of me that thought he could reach up and dunk from right in front of the rim with 2 people in front of him. That's never
reach
gonna
up,
happen.
man. I need him to drop a power step.
No.
Or a drop step power dribble. No. Go up strong.
No.
If you get fouled and the ball doesn't go in, so be it. But you have some dominance. You're one of the biggest dudes on the court. Maryland's not a big team. We got plenty of guards out there. We don't need a 4th and 5th one in the paint. It's nice that you can spread the floor and shoot, but we need you to be big when it's time to be big.
He's going to have to really shoot hot in the
tournament.
I was thinking in the NBA drafting process, evaluation process.
None of those guys are going pro.
That's why.
Sanford could go pro.
He could be, if he could prove that he could hit 40% from 3 at 6'10", I think they could carve out a role for him.
Tominaga has a better shot of ending up in the NBA than ranked.
Casey's 4'2", bro.
Buchengel. And he can hit his shots. He can do what his size is meant to do. Rank Mass cannot.
But Rank is 6'10". Buchengel.
He might as well be 8 feet tall. It doesn't matter. He cannot. I don't even know. You need a big to do.
I don't even know if I would pick up Buchengel for my lifetime fitness league at this point. Okay.
You had them both as NBA players a couple months ago.
League MVPs.
League MVPs.
Until they both regressed. Okay. Beyond recognition. Corner 3, thank God, no good for Maryland. They're starting to cool off.
Just oversized guards, man. Just
baseline drive for Lawrence.
Better than that.
Sanford to Lawrence. Over to Frag.
Frag to Hoy boy.
7 to shoot.
Boyum.
Matching up against Metcalf, trying to get past.
Good take, Hoy.
Good take.
Wow.
And that's his 5th. Metcalf fouls out with 4:43 to go in this one.
He's been so good.
You foul out? Is that what he said?
Protecting the rim.
Metcalf gone?
Guess so.
Again, look at the paint right here. No one in it because you talk about Rink Mass getting a little bit of that rhythm. Got to stay attached. Hoiberg, high IQ, knows it. Draws the contact.
Buzz Williams trying to steal a timeout here. You're not supposed to be able to use these foul outs for the extra conversation, but they're stealing that timeout. Earl Walton's over to break up the huddle.
Buzz, veteran coach there.
That's right.
As much time as
Yeah, Ethan Frager had a real hot start to the game. I don't feel like it's continued throughout, but he was hot early. He got us going.
He's done some non-scoring things this half, like defense and rebounds and some good clean passes, but
free throws good here for Hoy boy.
It just sucks we don't have a big, like a designated guy that can play big.
I happen to have something I could draw on this board
Like,
for you.
hey, we're going to need a rebound this possession. Go get it. And they can do it. Or go play tough defense against another big in the paint. Or go get you a bucket or two in the paint. Like, they're just beyond soft. They're just oversized guards when it comes to playing in the paint. That's great when you can stretch the floor and hit threes. But when they're not hitting their threes, or you need a presence in the paint, you don't have anybody you can call on.
That's a huge bucket for
Big three.
This Nebraska defense playing
Coit corner 3. Lawrence has absolutely no interest in shooting. Kicks it to Frager. They find Sanford. No good from the corner. Hoiberg flies in for a late rebound. Can't get it. Oh, steal from
Nice
Hoy
hustle.
Boy.
Nice hustle, Hoy Boy.
Needed it.
Yeah, I wish we had 2 or 3 of that, dude.
Seriously. I wish he was 6'7".
Yeah. So does he.
I wish he was just as tall as his dad. That's it. You know, his dad probably married some fine-ass little shorty, bro. He was like, I don't care, bro. I don't even care. I'm
shit about these kids.
Blasting this fine chick. Okay? I don't know, man. She's only 5 feet. She's pretty small. Don't care. Ah, your kids might be short. Don't care.
Goyim Hoyam having a game. Closing this out by himself.
6 points in the paint in the second half for Nebraska. That's been the difference.
Playing twice the size of his 2 bigs.
Stretch the lead to 13, and the Huskers trying to get their 24th win of the season. It's been a battle tonight in Lincoln, but Nebraska the edge on Wednesday Night Hoops.
Well, you know, it's better late than never. One might say. Gary.
I mean, I don't know.
You planning on going to the spring game?
If you're not up here, no, because we'll probably stream it, right?
Right.
If you're coming up, yeah, let me know. Let me
Should
know
we go
soon,
to
though,
it?
if you're coming up. I'll get some tickets.
We need to decide that sooner than soon.
I'll text Matt and see if he can get us a couple sideline passes.
Mm.
I call him Matt.
Mm. I mean, I didn't want to have to do this, but I guess I could.
You didn't have to pull the strings that you're capable of pulling.
You know. I guess I could talk to Bill Moose and see if he still has any pull.
Bill Moose.
See if he has any pull still, you know?
I guess I can talk
I
to
was
Bill
deep
Moose.
in that administration. You've got the ties to this one. You know? I think it would be dope to do it from there somehow.
There's no way we could do it from there.
Do something. You
It'd
know?
be so like how would you do that? Like we'd have to get club seats or something. Like
No,
press box
I don't. Ooh, that would be sick.
Oh yeah, let's just do that. Let's just get press box.
I don't mean
seats.
that. I don't mean like
Let me
do
holler
our
at
show.
Sip and Callahan real quick. No big deal.
I'm sure they'll let us use their equipment. I'm sure they've got a spot in the
They'd
stadium.
We'd be honored to have you, Gabe and Gary.
Honored.
Nobody's from nowhere.
We would be honored. 'Cause that's how life works.
Robin Wash would be like, hey, take my seats. I've got a basketball game to cover. Sit up there with those guys. You nobodies. I'm sure that's exactly what they'd be chomping at the bit to say.
Defensively, but it's also been them on the glass. It's been Price Sanford. He's got
I don't mean our whole show. I just mean like to do like a post-game show or, you know, do something.
What was it that Wisconsin
sort of
game we
like-
went to where chicks were falling off the semi-trailers?
That was nuts.
We're just live streaming from a tailgate.
Falling down,
Watching drunk
a hill.
white chicks fall off.
Yeah.
roll down a hill drunk because they can't stand their equilibrium shot.
You're standing there pissing, just watching people penguin down a hill.
He said that's been the biggest difference with the Huskers.
Corner 3 here for Coit. Good.
Ooh,
Actually, was that
slappy
Sims? Who was
slaps
that?
it.
His third, he's got 15.
Maryland only has
2:52 to go.
That was Mills.
Lawrence brings it up.
Right there, threading the needle.
10-point game, Skurs.
Shot by Mills.
Sanford looking down low. He's got Mass.
Sanford down to Mass, double teamed out to Lawrence. Lawrence with the 3, flanks it off. No one's relatively close to get a rebound. Maryland goes a distance. Hoiberg with some defense, and Mass is able to get a rebound. Great defense by Hoiberg.
Seriously.
Smallest dude on the court, playing the best big man defense that we have.
Freshman's going to be a special player as he develops.
Like pounds the air out of the ball.
One of your predictions that will definitely come true.
I'm big on sturdy limbs.
He's going to take it under 2 minutes.
To let a little clock run here, shorten this game a little bit.
Screen.
Inside, what a drive.
Nice pass to Mast.
Bounce past the Mast and nothing
Beautiful
doing.
pass off the drive.
Yeah, it was, but it's really high IQ, understanding the switch is coming. You're just going full speed to
Great
turn
pass.
that corner, which forces Washington
He's just
over.
not.
That's how he knew that help had to come.
He got fouled. I mean, I ain't even mad at him there. He got fouled immediately. He couldn't even
I'm a little
go
bit
up
mad.
with it.
Like, you're the smallest dude on your team has by far the highest IQ. And the dude who should be able to throw his weight around and do the most is like,
basketball world.
Yeah, probably since birth.
I like Mass. I don't want to sit here and shit on him, but it's just,
You know, as a Minneapolis kid, I still
this game's
see
a prime
Coach
example
Hoiberg
of
as
like
shooting
where
guard
he
for the
turns
Timberwolves.
into a
Always the
liability.
high IQ knockdown
He hits
shooter.
most free throws. That's
Great
nice.
athlete too, though.
Quickly up the floor, Adams the open 3 in the corner. That's
Adams no good. Rebound
He's
Price.
no good. Price rebound. Lawrence will bring it up. Take it damn near to a minute.
It's like Lawrence is absolutely
15 to shoot.
cardio man.
What a battle.
This
it has
dude
been
does
for
nothing
Nebraska.
but strap a bra, a catapult bra on, and run around the court from sideline to sideline.
Deep 3. No
Touches
bueno.
the ball, immediately
If
looks
you
for someone to
could put-
pass to.
If you could put Hoiberg's IQ in Lawrence
Nebraska, you
and
know, is in the
Lawrence's
tournament.
size
The
in
question is,
Hoiberg,
how high can they seed?
Nebraska
Mike
would win a
DeCourcy has them
title.
as a 3 seed, as did the selection
I don't even hate Lawrence's IQ. I think Lawrence has a good basketball IQ. He has no.
It's
He doesn't believe in himself. He doesn't think when he's
Maybe-
touching the
maybe
ball that he's supposed to be touching the ball and that him touching the ball should continue. He thinks, I have the ball, I need to get it to someone else, and I need to go stand in the corner and hide.
If you win out,
Whether he realizes that that's what he's doing or not, that's what he does.
I'm no Mike DeCourcy.
It's like
You're 100% right.
he just settles for being a non-factor. I'm not a factor. That's just not me. That's not what I do. I go out here and I'm just on the court, not causing problems, active problems for my team. It's like, dude, you don't want
You
it
worded
at
that
all.
way better, but that's exactly what I was. But yeah, you worded it.
I'm glad you agree, because like I would feel so crazy if I was seeing that wrong.
No, you're 100% right. I look at it as like he doesn't do the things that I wish. He doesn't do the things that Hoiberg would do, but I think the mind frame you're talking about is why.
Yeah.
You're spot on with that.
He's like, I'm not going pro. That's not in the cards for me. I don't need to show anyone anything. I know. They all could be all NBA as
Hoiberg just
rookies.
needs that size, man.
Expect Maryland to switch.
Yeah, you're 100% right on Lawrence.
Hoiberg inside.
It sucks because he's so talented.
Slap that, got it, baby.
To a certain degree, I see that in Jacobson as well. Jacobson's
I
like,
think
well, I
Jacobson
better
could
not. I think Jacobson will be a lottery pick.
Mills fouled.
Well, I
He'll head
wouldn't
to the
do
free
that,
throw line
but-
for a pair.
Like a spot up team D and 3 guy, not a ISO 3 or deep defensive guy, but a team D and 3 guy. I think him and Sanford would be
90-91 Huskers
legit.
ever have won more in a single
I know
season
Jacobson might be too small,
than
bro.
This Nebraska team to this point. And Nebraska still has many opportunities to get past
He's such a good shooter, though.
6 win mark.
He does a
and
great
become
job getting the right
winningest
plays.
team in the history of Nebraska
I haven't seen
basketball.
enough out of him volume-wise to
We've watched
believe
lot
he's a
of
good
bad
shooter.
Nebraska basketball teams over the years.
How do
Well,
we
they
know?
play so
These
much
are the
more
good old
team
days
ball.
right now. This
Yeah.
is the
It's
good
not
old
like
season.
it's such a different game than the NBA, and then Nebraska plays such a different.
But also,
college
he
style than
can
most
maybe
colleges.
guard one position in the NBA.
I mean, Nebraska
Can't flex him off on the twos. You're not going to flex him off on the threes. He
You
might
can
be
if you're
big
a
enough to
rotating,
guard
like
a
if
point
you're
guard.
a OKC or a Spurs or a
74-61.
Pistons type defense, you could.
Lawrence
Play team
dribbling out
defense.
the clock. Huskers going to win it by 13 points after really just
74-61.
sleepwalking through the majority of this damn game.
And walk off with their 24th win of the season and a 13-4 conference record. The Huskers were tested tonight.
13 wins.
USC on Saturday.
Ties a program record.
Now 24-4 headed out to Los Angeles.
You know, that 26
And
win
you have
mark seems to
USC,
never go at
UCLA,
this
and
point.
Iowa
They
left.
just leaned on Maryland, got it together.
All three
took them a
winnable
minute, right?
games doesn't mean they will, but a real chance of
A
winning
month
out.
ago, you assumed they were going to win all those games.
I still think they will, but I mean, I won't be shocked if they don't.
Right.
I think
Glad they got that win. That would have been devastating to lose, dude. That would
I
have
think the
been
bigs show you they're
disgusting.
not going to play like bigs. I think what you were saying with Lawrence is super accurate. Like if you can get that dude going somehow, if his maturity and his age all of a sudden pops up in the postseason, you're just a guard heavy team, guard and forward heavy team. You can create massive problems, but if all of your energy and everything hinges on Hoiberg and your points hinge on
Sanford getting hot. staying
Frager
hot.
and Sanford, yeah, you're going to be in trouble, man.
It's just the second chance rebounds. Look, so it's classic basketball, like classic playoff basketball. The game changes. It goes into a half court, much more half court sets. It slows down. Every possession counts much more. Second chance points become a big issue. Offensive rebound becomes the most important thing, basically. And it's so much more evident in the playoffs. We just so happen to be not built for that. We just so happen to be the team that gets exposed when it goes to that type of basketball. That's how exactly we are not built. And we found that out when we went to Michigan and played versus Illinois, and they had those 7-footers who played like 7-footers and made our 6'10" bigs look like 6'5" bigs.
Guards, yeah.
And we were completely useless.
But on the other, I agree 100% what you're saying. The other side of that is that the team defense, like tonight, is so good. You can have a very boring, lackluster offensive showing and win by 15. But the whole team has to be playing defense. You can't have 2 or 3 guys that are having off nights, which we've seen in some of those games. You're talking about the Purdue game is a good example. The Iowa game is a good example. Like they started off pretty solid on defense, and then you're leaving guys, you're rotating late, and you're leaving guys like Smith shooting wide open threes. And who was the other guy that was hitting the threes? I think he's number 6.
For who?
Iowa.
I don't know.
Whatever, but I'm just saying, like, if you can play solid team defense all game long like they did today, you can have a offensive showing and you're still going to win by double digits, but you can't do both. You can't have a guy or two taking a night off on defense, not have a guy or two red hot from the 3-point line, because you're not going to get the work you need out of your bigs. So I mean, you can't have guys not red hot from the 3-point line and part of the team not 100% sound on defense. But that's a problem for teams that are more talented than Nebraska. Is if Nebraska's going to play solid team defense all game long, you're not going to be able to go ISO and have whoever your stud player or two is drop 30. Like, they're just not going to let that happen. So that's why it's such a razor thin edge, in my opinion, on how deep into the postseason they can go. I could see them getting bounced in the first round. I could see them going to a Final Four. You know, I mean, if they're playing solid defense and teams can't get it going against us, so it's on them. But I think at this point, you do know you don't have bigs offensively. Like your bigs offensively are there strictly to stretch the floor and keep the paint open. But like tonight, you saw almost no cuts. So what good does that do you? You know, are you going to make that adjustment when it comes
the
to
cuts
postseason?
weren't there. No. Backdoor cuts still not there.
No, there was one or two all game long.
Don't see any. That's when we were murking people. That's when we were the number 5 team in college, and it was legit. Young says, I'll be honest, for the roster we have, these boys are playing maxed out. Their shortcomings are really due to depth for me. They've been playing hardball all season. I agree.
Yeah.
Got any complaints about that? Iowa versus Ohio State coming up next. Probably won't have the energy to watch that, but I can't wait to get some revenge against Iowa last game of the season. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. We'll be here for the next game, Saturday, USC. Anything else from you, Gary?
No. I think I've dumbed everybody down with my thoughts.
Well, we appreciate your leadership.
No. I'm just going to go join my all-black book club.
Is that a Candace Owens reference?
Yeah. It's whatever reference you want it to be.
It might be.
Better than you.
It might be.